like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Here's a review of Aew Collision, the week commencing the 1st of July 2024. So it starts with our first match, which is Orange Cassidy and Ishii versus TMDK in a great match. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it. Really good match. Obviously, these are great wrestlers, but in the end, come on now, Orange Cassidy gets the victory. Then we have the learning tree sort of going around the building, giving people advice, taking rolls and wraps for your wrist, things like that. Then we go to Stephanie Wagner versus Lady Frost. Lady Frost, she's a very competent wrestler. I've never seen her win a match on AEW television, but hopefully she'll start winning. But she didn't win this time, and Stephanie got the victory. Then we have Serena Deeb versus some woman. Obviously Serena Deeb got the victory, but after the victory she was then confronted by Rio. So Rio's sort of calling her out and probably wants to enter the Deeb dojo, so let's see what happens there. Then we had Chris Jericho causing more trouble, walking around, and then they run into a locker room and it's Samoa Joe and Hook. So then Samoa Joe, obviously it turns into a big brawl between all of them. Samoa Joe, Hook, Shibata, and the learning tree all start brawling. So let's see what happens there. Then we have Orange Cassidy and Zack Sabre sort of going back and forth. They're going to have a match. So they're going back and forth, talking that stuff. So let's see what happens. Then we have Hirashiko versus some guy. Obviously Hirashiko gets the victory, so congratulations to him. Then we have Christian Cage and the Patriarchy basically calling out the Bullet Club because they want the trios championships. So let's see what happens. The Bullet Club then pull up. Jay White has choice words for Christian Cage and Nick Wayne, saying they shouldn't have drunk liquor when Nick Wayne was born and things like that, of that nature. Pretty harsh. So we'll see what happens there. Then we have Danny Garcia versus the Butcher, both from Boston, I believe. No, Brooklyn, Boston, one and two. Anyway, really good match, but in the end Danny Garcia got the victory and they both sort of hugged it out. So yeah, great. Then we had Will Ospreay react, basically said he's ready for his match at Forbidden Door. Obviously this is Collision before Forbidden Door. Then Don Callis pulls up and goes, yeah, we'll be there. And then Will Ospreay says, we don't need the help, leave it, we don't need the help. But he wants somebody to come with him for this weigh-in. So we'll see. Then we have Jack Perry say he doesn't want to be in part of the match. He doesn't want to team with anybody. But then Christopher Daniels pulls up and goes, if you don't participate in the tag team match later, you won't be in the TNT ladder match. So we'll see. Then we have Shida versus Diana for the Owen Hart tournament. Really good match, but in the end, Shida got the victory. Then we have Toni Storm fired up for her match at Forbidden Door. So let's see what happens there. She's walking on glass and things like that. Then we have Mark Briscoe, Leo Rush, Dante Martin versus Tanoski versus El Fantasmo and Jack Perry. Tongue-tied there. Really good match. Go and watch it. Big six-man tag, but in the end, Takeshita gets the victory. Then in the main segment is Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay in a weigh-in. But basically, they're both weighing in for the match at Forbidden Door, and nothing really happens to get face-to-face until Swerve Strickland says something about Will Ospreay's wife. Then it goes left. He hits Swerve Strickland with a hidden blade, forbidden blade, hidden blade, one of the two, and he's out cold.